Hi, friends. Doc South here, and oh, 2 days off. Yeah, I got today and tomorrow. I don't know how I lucked out. Frankly, I wouldn't mind working, but if they want me to take a day off or two, okay. Uh, you do get them now and then. I've been putting in some pretty long weeks, and so I guess they decided, geez, better give the guy a break. So no sweat. You know what I did yesterday at the supermarket was Uh, well, I did carts in the morning, which actually I kind of like doing. I know a lot of people, oh, I gotta go do carts. I don't really, I don't mind. I figure the store's not going anywhere if we don't get carts in the pen and keep a nice supply going. Make them look pretty and make sure they're clean, no stuff in them and all that kind of thing. Uh, and you know, I would think the store just looks better and does better. Person has to walk in the front door, look, hey, there's no carts. Now they got to go back out and get one. Better they should be in the pen where they belong. But yesterday, besides doing that, when I was done doing carts and cleaning a bit, they said they sent me over to do to help out in produce. Now I don't always get to do produce, but I got to admit I do like it. It's produce, vegetables. And you'll take notice almost any supermarket you go to. The produce section is right as you walk in the door. Why that is, I don't know, except I think there's just something about a produce section that just turns people on. They walk around and look at, oh, look at all those cabbages. Corn on the cob, Martha, look. And I don't know, there's just something about putting a few of those things in the old cart and head down the canned goods aisle and the meat department and all that. It's but there is something about how the fruits and vegetables hit the spot. I haven't quite figured out why or how, but they do. I know yesterday I put up uh, three rather large contain. I want to say U-boats. The U-boats are you'll if you go into a supermarket, you'll often see like a wheeled platform with sides on it on either end, and that's called a U-boat. You stuff that with the items you're going to stock the shelves with, and it rolls around for you, so it's not like it's not like you're pulling one of those ancient. It's not like you're trying to build one of the pyramids, pushing a rock across the floor. It's got nice wheels. It's sturdy. Generally, nothing's going to fall off it, generally. And there you go. And I think I did about three U-boats worth of fruits and vegetables. Corn on the cob, cabbages. Gosh, some vegetables, I didn't even know what the heck vegetable it was. Cucumbers and oh man, did bananas? Yeah. Gosh, it sounds. I know people are probably dying watching this, just laughing. Guys getting all excited over bananas. Do you realize that's probably one of the biggest things you sell in a produce section is doggone bananas. You're all the time grabbing a case and sticking them on the banana rack, and you turn your back, and what happened to the bananas? Everybody bought them. You got to go get some more cases of bananas and stick them there. Uh, you got on the other side of the bananas, there's a whole big rack for all the different kinds of potatoes there are. And yeah, and and then maybe when you're done with that, go see how are the baby watermelons doing. They got these little watermelons this time of year. It's honestly, it, it's good exercise. Plus, I don't know. You just feel kind of good standing back and looking at the fruit rack or the vegetable rack and saying, "God, look at that." And you give it an hour, 2 hours. Hey, what happened? Now you gotta, now I gotta go get more. Oh my God, we're running low on strawberries. Oh, there's a strawberry run. And you look and there's someone walking by with eight quarts of strawberries in their shopping cart. And yeah, which is fine. They might be getting them for their neighbors. Maybe you never know. There's just something about the doggone veggies. It just is and you take notice. The supermarkets you go into will almost always have the vegetables waiting for you as you walk in the front door, in almost all cases. And I think it puts you in the mood somehow. I, Smarter people than me have figured out why this should be, but I do think that's the case. There's just something about them, and maybe you can't even put a finger on it, but they're definitely, yeah. The produce section is a turn on. That's about all you can say. Anyway, I'll see you later. I think I'll go eat an apple. I'll see you. God bless now. And speaking of apples, yeah, Adam and Eve, the apple, right? There you go. She didn't hand him. Eve didn't hand Adam a bag of pretzels. No, it's an apple. Here you go. Anyway, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, the glory forever. So be it. One thing I was just going to say quick about vegetables. I remember when I lived down south, where in the flatlands of the Carolinas, you would see, I would pass by farms as I traveled from one boiler house to another. I was kind of like a boiler consultant then. But I'd pass these fields that would be in some cases 3 or 4 miles long and maybe 3 or 4, maybe 5 miles wide. What's that? 15 square miles of nothing but watermelons or corn or tomatoes. It was fascinating how much produce, I guess, has to be grown, or the stores will go it'll get kind of tough in the stores. But it's amazing how much is out there being grown even as we speak. Interesting. Anyway, I'll see you later. It's quite the industry, is I guess what I'm trying to say. See you now, and God bless.